Alright, what's up guys? Tony here from Tony's Toolbox. I know it's been a while. Not much is going on. We're out of work for the year. It's freezing. It's the middle of winter over here. And I just felt like it was time to record something. I've made some acquisitions over the course of the last few weeks. All of it's still brand new. I got some of it like a month ago, some of it a couple weeks ago, some of it a night or two ago. So, I figured I'd do a little show and tell on the, we'll just call it recent tool haul. It's kind of the culmination of a few different different days though. So first thing I went and grabbed, trying out this Lida SpillFree funnel. I got a problem on the dump truck that I'm putting off till the spring. We got leaks coming somewhere, and these things are really good. I've never needed one in the past, but these are really good for filling while you're running, while the motor's running with the radiator caps off and all that sort of thing. So it's got like this little plunger stick. You actually just put it upside down like this, fill up the bowl as much as you want, and it's got like a little, this guy, a little handle that you lift up when you actually want coolant to go back into the reservoir. So it was only like 20 bucks, and I'm going to need it when I actually tackle that in the spring before we go back to work. It's just too cold, and I'm on vacation, and I don't really feel like it, and I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, I'll worry about that in late February, early March. So, but I got the stuff for the required fix. Also from Lyle, I already opened this one, but I saved the packaging in case anyone's wondering about the number. It's one of these caliper pistons. So it just kind of does the whole thing for you. Just opened it, it's brand new, and then I thought about making the video as I ripped it up. This thing too is, I think, is like 30 bucks. It's not a huge investment. Something else I've been eyeing for a long time that I finally felt that I can bite the bullet on is this guy right here. All the Milwaukee stuff I've been acquiring over the course of the last couple of years, I've loved it all. I'm not going to lie, half of the stuff I've bought just under the anticipation that I may use it. And then once you have these things, you find yourself using them. You get like, I don't want to say an excuse to use them, but you pull them out anytime you have to break anything loose, just because it's so much easier and so much faster and so much cooler. And I have the small one. I've had it for years. What is it? This little guy. And I like it, but this is the M12. That one's the M18. It's got a little bit more balls. So, this thing's actually over $100. Bare tool. I got like fucking 20 batteries and chargers already. I don't need more. So, bare tool is A-okay with me. Another thing. This one. This next item. I grabbed this at the local lawn supply store. I don't know how to explain it. I'm assuming they're everywhere, but in case they're not, I'm in the Chicagoland area, and we have this company out here. They're really big, and they own, almost picture like something the size of a Home Depot. All right, and they're just for the landscaping companies. It's really like a commercial-based store. I'm sure they allow just regular people to walk in and buy stuff, but I'm not even 100% positive if they do. You might need an account with them. But anyway, I've been eyeing this thing for years. I've always done it the old-fashioned way. And what it is, it's like a gun to plug pneumatics for tires and whatnot. And we get millions. I mean, all our big machines, the walk-behinds, the standers, everything has pneumatic tires on it. And it's just a fact of life. You're going to run over screws and nails and whatever. And we've always done it the old-fashioned way. You know, that little, these things. This is what I've used forever. This style. And, this is one of those things it's not even that expensive. But I've been eyeing this thing for like, I want to say the better part of like 2 years. And I was always just like, because it's like 40 bucks. And it was like right on that fringe of like, $40 really isn't much money in the big scheme of things. You know what I mean? But $40 is a lot to plug tires. So that's why it was always kind of like on the fence about this thing. Anyway, you just load these little plastic rivets up. You can see it's all still brand new. You just put them on the tip of the gun, and I guess you just put it in the hole and squeeze. I've never actually used it before, so it's going to be a little trial and error the first time I actually check it out. But it seems like it's going to make it a lot easier especially with the amount of tires I plug annually. I'm not even exaggerating. I probably do about 50 tires a year between all the walk-behinds, standers, even the trailer. The trailer tires get a lot of nails in them because they're a cheaper tire. They're not like the nail resistant and screw resistant automobile tires do a perfect job, but they're actually a little bit resistant. Like the crap they put on trailers aren't at all. You know what I mean? A sharp branch can cut through the rubber that they have on enclosed trailers. So there's actually a couple more things that I grabbed, but they're over here because they're way too big for my bench. And these, I don't know where they're going to go yet, but I got metric and standard. They're just these really long spline tooths. So, sorry, I'm adjusting stuff. I think they're 10-piece. They got the 120 tooth. They flex on one end. They're straight on the other. They're just really, really long. I see everybody make a big deal about them. I know the first guys that came out with them were like Easy Red or Mountain or something. All these weird companies I know Easy Red, but I never heard of some of these other brands that started making these. But now the more common guys are starting to make them. I wasn't worried about durability from these companies I never heard of. I was worried about when they do break, how do you get a new one? You know what I mean? And some of these smaller companies, you never know if they're going to go under, and if in 5 years, like, who's going to replace this thing? Gear Wrench will still be around. So, like I said, metric and standard, and they threw in the small sets for free. So I got the flex head stubbies. I mean, it's still, kind of a ton of money, but they were free. So free, as they say. So that's it. That was the recent acquisitions, I guess, over the course of the last few weeks since I shut down. Beyond that, I guess that's it. If you guys, I know I kind of did a message like this last year. I'm on vacay for the next nearly 3 months. So a little less now because it's actually started a bit up. But 2.5 months-ish. So if there's anything you guys want to see me make a video on, or you guys got any ideas for a Tony Talks, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to do it for you guys, because besides relaxing, I'm not doing a whole lot these days. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.